only comment I have is that there should have been a little more respect for my mother. I don't know about the way the company's been run. We're not a part of it. But I think my mother should have been put as a non-executive board member. I think the way they've treated her is not in good taste. To ask her to publicly apologize for asking them to push back a board meeting. She's not a stranger. The Kapur name has come from where? From my father. Where did the name Sona come from? From my father, from the jewelry business. What? Money was siphoned by Rani Kapur. I'd like to see this, please. I mean, this is just disgusting to talk like that. I think we've not only lost a brother, we've lost everything. And I don't think it's fair that we've not been allowed to grieve. My mother is 80. Do you not think she should be allowed to grieve her son's death?
To share some perspective on what, according to you, is going on in the company and in the past time when after his demise, how do you see the things have developed?
As far as the company goes, I think the only comment I have is that there should have been a little more respect for my mother, who is one of the founders with my father of Sona. Sona Comstar was built because of my dad. And I just think there should have been some respect given to my mother. I don't know about the way the company's been run. We're not a part of it. But I think my mother should have been put as a non-executive board member before anybody else. I think the way they've treated her is not in good taste. To ask her to publicly apologize for asking them to push back a board meeting. They've not accused Sona Comstar of anything. We've not accused Sona. For my mother, Sona's another child for her. So she's very protective about it, but she's been literally thrown on the curb. She's been thrown on the streets. They've not cared about her or her sentiments or the fact that she is one of the person who stood behind my father. She is the only person who stood behind my father while he built it. There's been no respect for my mother.
She had made some statements and which were retracted or refuted by Sona Comstar. So how do you see those statements made by your mother, Rani Kapur?
I'd like to know what the statements are, because the only statement she made was very clear that she asked for the board meeting to be pushed, to give her, by 2 weeks, to give her time to figure out what was going on. This has happened on the 25th. It was during the 13 days of a mourning period we are going through. I think that's where I think the respect should come. Sona Comstar has not been accused of anything. Sona Comstar was asked to give my mother time to figure out everything, what was going on. I think that much respect should have been given. She's not a stranger. The Kapur name has come from where? From my father. So, I mean, based on that, I think it was it wasn't in good taste what they've done. And then to ask her to publicly apologize because she's not connected to the company. Prove to me she's not connected to the company. You think shares is what it is? She's the person where did the name Sona come from? From my father, from the jewelry business. So what are they talking about? And what accusations has my mum put on anyone?
Directly or indirectly, Sona Comstar people or some other talks doing rounds, they have alleged that some money was siphoned by Rani Kapur. So how do you react on
what?
that?
Money was siphoned by Rani Kapur. I'd like to see this, please. I mean, this is just disgusting to talk like that. You think my mother's someone, an 80-year-old woman is siphoning off anything? Why don't we ask what's been siphoned from my mother then? What money is my mother going to siphon from anyone? I'd like to see this.
There has been a formal change in names of current wife of Sanjay Kapurji and her son. So how do you see the change in the name, and what can be the purpose according to you for that?
I heard about it on social media. I have no idea why Priya Sachdev Kapur is now Priya Sanjay Kapur. I honestly, it's not something of concern to me. It's not. I think there's a lot more going on that I need answers to than her name change.
There's a death in family and everyone is grieving. But this grieving period has been turned into a kind of war of words, or it went up to the legal state also. So how do you see this could have been in better taste?
Again, there's no war of words here. There was a simple request from my mother. We have gone through a loss of a family member. For us, it was my mum's son. For me, it was a brother. For my sister, it's a brother. Everyone can turn around and say, oh, she wasn't talking to her brother for 3-4 years, but that doesn't take away, the other 50 odd years or maybe 40 odd years that I've had with him. The bottom line is we have not had time to grieve. within 13 days, everything has been snatched from this family. There was no legal thing from us. There was simply a letter saying, can you give us time to find out what's going on? The legal started with Sona Comstar, who shouldn't have, because we haven't accused Sona Comstar of anything. Again, I'm going to say Sona is a very close, a very big thing which is very close to our heart. It's what our family is. Our family is Sona. We've not known differently. We've grown up knowing Sona. That's it. I've worked in Sona. My brothers worked there. We've all had a role to play in Sona. So today you're telling us what we've created as a family is gone. I think we've not only lost a brother, we've lost everything. And I don't think it's fair that we've not been allowed to grieve. My mother is 80. Do you not think she should be allowed to grieve her son's death? She's grieving the loss of everything we know today.
I just said that you were not allowed to grieve with your brother's death. But there was a prayer meeting in which the family members' name were there, but you, both sisters, were not mentioned on that. So, did you feel anything at that particular time?
What do you think? I mean, it's my brother's gone. We're being treated like strangers. We're absolutely being treated like my mother even requested them to put our name on. They said it was done by Sona. Again, this is, I mean, it's all, again, in bad taste. My father did not build this for the family to be cut off. We're treated like strangers and outsiders. We're not. We're the ones who've done this. This entire thing is done by my father. This entire company is my father. The bevel gear, the innovation was my father. So how is everyone taking credit and taking everything out of it, of claiming it's theirs? And my mother, who's alive, has not got anything to do with it. My sister and me are being told, basically go to hell. I mean, we were not put on any obituary. We weren't put on anything. And family members ask them that why are sisters not being put on it? Because it's Sona. Guess what? We are Sona. You can try and take it away from us. It's in our blood. We know what we went through to make this company happen. We know what Dad put in. We know the days he went to Japan and came back with the stories. Nobody else does. So what are you taking away from us?
One question, Mantraji. Do you think that the finances have taken over the emotions in this whole episode? Is it battle of finances or the emotions? What do you
For
think?
us, it's...
For everyone in the...
I can't speak for... I think everyone else is visible what it's about. For the family, it's about the hard work and the blood, sweat and tears that my father put in. It's the support my mother gave. It's what we went through as a family getting up and moving to Delhi, which was very tough for us. It's what we went through as a family to lose it all today over what we don't understand. For everyone else, it seems to be money. But I guess people who have not built it will only see money. People who have built it, which is us, see much more than that. We see a legacy. We see Dad's dreams of innovation, of what he wanted to do in this industry. And don't forget, he was the first car manufacturer in India. He brought in Japanese. He brought in all of the Japanese joint ventures was my father. He really changed stuff. So for them to claim that we have nothing to do with this, I'd like to ask them some certain questions and see if they have the answers, since they're claiming Sona as theirs.
In London, after Sanjay Kapurji's death, they have finally concluded there was no foul play. After the postmortem, that there was no foul play in Sanjay Kapurji's death. But do you have still any doubt in the manner?
Yeah, I want to know where the B is. I want to know why there was a B story. I want to know, how did my brother have a cardiac a cardiac arrest? Did he have a history? Because I've not seen any history of his put in. When was his last medical test? Did he check his heart? I want answers. We all want answers. My mom's asking me every day, how did this happen? He was fit. Who's giving her answers?
So are you proceeding better with the London authorities? Or
I think that's something we together, my sister, my mother and me, have to sit down and discuss and see what we want to do.